The grit.
The grit!
Hey everybody, today I am eating crickets. Not just any crickets, cotton candy crickets, Italian lasagna crickets, mango habanero crickets, and for dessert, a mealworm sucker. So for me, this is the very first time I'm gonna be eating an insect, except for that time I was 3 and I snacked on a ladybug. And I'm gonna be running off some edible insect facts along the way while I'm trying these out. So first things first, 80% of the world's population is already eating crickets, and 2 billion people eat them as a part of their regular diet. So like every week they're eating insects, if not every day. There are over 2,000 edible insects in the world. I'm pretty positive ladybugs are not one of them. Insects are packed with protein, vitamins, amino acids. They're super low in calories and really high in protein, but I'm not here just to promote insects just for the heck of it. I'm here to talk about the environmental impact of eating insects over other forms of protein. First one I'm gonna try out is the cotton candy crickets. They come packed like this. Oh man, I was fine with this until I opened this jar. First things first, let's try one of these. They're not my favorite thing in the world. They're kind of gritty. They don't have a great aftertaste. I'm gonna be honest. Oh man, the grit. Bree is back there. She has like a irrational fear of insects. She just gagged. I'm gonna turn this into a mouth spray and then we're just gonna go to town. So listen closely to this statistic so it's not lost on you while I try an Italian lasagna cricket. This is my one I'm least looking forward to. It takes on average, for cows, it takes 15,400 liters of water for 1 kilo of beef. But for crickets, it's only 1 liter of water for 1 kilo of crickets, so a 1-to-1 ratio. That is literally 15,400 times less water that it takes to raise crickets. Feed-wise, they require 1/12 as much feed as cows, 1/5 the amount of pork, and half as much as chickens. You can make a lot of money raising them, by the way. It's a good job if that's something you ever want to get into. All right, let's try out this Italian lasagna. Yeah, when you look at them, it's a little... They're roasted, so they're kind of like dried up, so they're not squishy. I really do not like those Italian lasagna ones. You know what? They're not bad for what they are, but I mean, they're not something that I would super enjoy, but I thought I would try it out. And also, if you really care about the environment like I do, try some crickets out, because you might really like them. And also, I want to be clear, this isn't the only way to eat crickets. There's cricket powder out there, and you can make literally anything with it. You can make pizzas, muffins, cookies, brownies. It's that aftertaste. The Italian lasagna ones kind of taste like combos, except just not as good. I'm gonna break open these mango habanero crickets. So as I mentioned earlier, 80% of the world's population is already eating crickets. Not so much in Europe and Northern America, but like in Asia and Africa, they eat a lot of insects. But the statistic that stuck out to me when I was doing research for this is that 82% of Americans said that they would be willing to try edible insects. Yeah, 82%. After this, I might try to get some cricket flour instead of just eating them like this. All right, here's some mango habanero. Let's try this out. Now, here's a fair warning. I want to tell you this. If you're watching this video, do not go down to your basement and pick up a cricket and eat it. Make sure that you get them from a farmed place like Into Farms. This is where I got this from. It's certified, it's really reputable. I mean, it's like they have a very clean facility. If you go and you pick up a random insect and eat it, sometimes you can get a bacterial infection from them, and it could literally kill you. So if you're watching this video and if you have the bug to go try some crickets, don't go outside or in your basement and just eat one. You've been warned. Here's the mango habanero crickets. Oh, this mango habanero one is surprisingly hot. Like, I didn't expect it to be that spicy. Man, I like instantly... I'm gonna consider this like an eco-friendly product review. I'm trying to be honest with my reviews. I don't try to just tell you if I think something's great because it's eco-friendly and I think you should buy it. This isn't my favorite. These haven't been my favorite so far, but I will say give them a try because you might really like them. And also, when you go to places like Into Market, there are also hundreds of different options. They give you this little pin that says, "I ate a bug." This is one of the proudest days of my life. All right, I'm gonna try this mealworm now. This is the one that I was actually looking forward to the least. I mean, look at that thing. Like, once you lick the sucker down, you're just gonna be chomping on that. So the overall takeaway here, they are a way more eco-friendly option than other sources of meat that are out there. As climate change worsens, which it's going to, we need to be looking at every option available. This is just my teeny tiny little window into trying insects. I'm sure there are delicious insects out there, delicious ways to eat insects. All right, here we go. This is apple mealworm flavored. So if I was to rank these 3 flavors, I would probably go cotton candy, mango habanero, and then Italian lasagna. None of them were particularly much worse than any of the others. I kind of feel bad because I don't want to like bash eating insects, because the whole point of this video is to try it. To try it out. And keep in mind, there are 2,000 different edible insects, thousands of different ways to eat those thousands of different insects. So just because I didn't like these 3 little weird flavors of insects doesn't mean that I wouldn't like another option. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to say, the amount of emissions that they emit compared to like cattle is nothing. Like, the amount of methane and CO2 that is produced to raise cows is insane. To raise insects, it's like almost non-existent. I think that they should give these suckers out at hospitals. Like, after you get a shot, they should give a kid this sucker and not explain anything to them at all. Just give it to them. I'm gonna go ahead and bite into it because this would probably take like 8 hours until I actually suck my way down to the mealworm. If I had a nickel for every time I said that. Yep. Just bit the head right off. Didn't taste anything. Charlie. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Charlie. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Oh yeah. So thanks for watching this video. Go to Into Farms or any other, reputable website. Just Google it and I'll put a link below to Into Farms. And try some of their stuff out. If you don't want to try these, then try out their flowers. Try out their mealworms. Give it a shot, because we need to try things for the planet, okay? Climate change is worse than you think it is, and doing things like this, it's a step in the right direction, and it can make a big difference. So if you've had insects before, go ahead and comment and let me know what you think of them, or if you're gonna try some, or if you bought some and then you tried it. Comment below and let me know how they tasted and how you did with them. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Are you gonna throw up?